Here I go again. Boom, boom. Here I go again. What up, y'all? I always like I'm saying this from the beginning because if you're sitting there just checking me out for the first time, I want y'all to watch my review. Like me if you think you like it. Dislike it if you dislike it. Tell me comments on what I could do better. Let's get some little commentary going back and forth between the subscribers. But you know, the most important thing is please subscribe and watch all my videos. Now I know yesterday when I was doing Power, y'all know the difficulties that I had. I said I was going to do the VMA Awards. And I wanted to do it because there was like Beyonce and Rihanna and Future. And some different people that was on there yesterday that I like. But I can't watch that 2 hours and 45 minutes all over again, man. I just, between me studying for my certifications for this sequel, and for me, really, it looks like it's, I do have fun doing it, but this can be really tiresome too. To actually have to do this, and then I gotta sit there and get it down the side. It's just a whole bunch of stuff, and I still ain't got the out of sync stuff together yet. I didn't got the program; it's not working. But I'm gonna let y'all know I'm not gonna do it. If y'all know, first of all, I don't really follow. I follow. I like the music. I go to the club. I like all that. I might be 45 years old, but I can still, drop it and do But I'm still, if y'all remember my first videos that I was coming out, I was having deep, wait a minute. Yesterday on the video, this is what I was there to say. When Kanye came out with his long little speech before his little video, and I was thinking it was going to be something crazy, and it was like, I get and I was like, wait a minute. Da na 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 na. I get lifted, oh. But then when he sit all the way there, deep inside me, deep down inside. Y'all, that took me all the way back to my late 80s, 88, 89, 90, early 90s up in DC. If it wasn't house music, it was go-go music. And I'm telling you, so these hip-hop artists don't need, that's come into play. And, come into play, but, I like them. But I don't know, all about to be talking about them like that. So anyways, I'm going to leave that alone. So I'm back here again with a review for Loving Hip Hop Hollywood. And this is, I don't even know what episode this is. This is what, 4? Yeah, I think this is 4. And if it's not, it's 5. I don't know. I'm not going to look at it right now. I'll have it right when I post it. But, y'all, Loving Hip Hop Hollywood is my least favorite of the Loving Hip Hop series. I'm so glad that they have one. Soulja Boy. Well, Soulja Boy, he's still making his money or whatever, but I'm just going to put it to you like this. I'm going to give you the cast and tell you what the whole problem is. We had Omarion and April that was there, and they was probably the only normal folks on the show. But they're gone. And I don't really care for Brandy and Princess. I don't care for, not Brandy, I said Brandy. Ray J and Princess. I can't stand Brandy. And Max is just irrelevant. He's just nothing. I don't give a fuck about Max one way or the other. And I wonder if I would think about him differently as if his grill was a little bit better. But I still don't think I would, because he's not no thug in no type of way. He don't have no swag, really. He dresses in like he does, but he really is not pulling that off very well. So he's just a non-factor. I do not like Soulja Boy and Nia. I do not like Nikki Baby. She's just walking around. I'm sitting there looking at her with them big ass fat titties and this motherfucking wig she had on the day, and she was looking just like, bitch, where you get that shit from? You look ridiculous. You You look like a blow up doll. She looked like a motherfucking blow up doll. Is what she looked like with that old curly. Oh man, what's the name? So her storyline, Fizz. What in the fuck is he on there for? He ain't doing shit. He don't got no money. What's the name? I don't like him at all. He's disgusting, man. I mean, he's not doing what. Anyway, Moniece just cuckoo crazy. What's the name? So I am very glad today that we got to see two more people, and that's Lyrica and A1. Now, A1, I really don't like the golden brown dreads, but there's just something about him that I think I would have. I would have A1. Lyrica's not a bad looking bitch, but y'all, why do these people, these extras? Because if y'all can remember, Omarion and April, Omarion's mother was off the chain, and April and her didn't get along. But why these mothers gotta come on and be so thirsty for time? Because let's get to the review. Let's get to the review. Because I'm gonna start with the newcomers. So Lyrica sitting there shooting her video with some song, and she's introducing herself and who she used to work with, and A1 does the same thing, and then they was both talking about how their mamas are off the hook. Well, Lyrica's gonna be having this little showcase or whatever where she's gonna be singing, and her mom's gonna come and check her out. Now, once again, they be going with this motherfucking bullshit. A1 talk about, I got some execs coming. Bitch, you in this back hall, little hole in the wall, and you got to talk about some execs that are up in there. There ain't no execs up in there. Why y'all be playing like y'all storylines moaning? Well, come on, make some of this shit believable. Ain't nobody coming there to check you out in this little spot. I mean, I just can't get with that shit. I just can't get with the shit because it be some fake ass shit. But anyway, so they end up. He said, "Is your mama gonna come?" Because I mean, you gotta tell her just to fall back. And you know that mom. I've been seeing the previews that the mamas are a little ghetto or whatever. Mama up in there singing louder, and she in the audience, louder than Lyrica was. And I don't care, Mama, if you used to be Tina Turner's backup singer and Stevie Wonder and all those people. That was way back when. You already know. If you would have been, if somebody else would have been out in the audience and would have been drained, you just don't do that. And if she did have somebody watching her, I'm like, I can see what you're saying, A1. I really can. But then I could see, so when she got finished, she come down, and they start going back and forth. He said, I got some texting me talking about who was the background singer. She talking about, if you gonna call me a background singer again, we gonna have some problem. I'm like, bitch, you couldn't be a background singer because you was all the way out in the audience and you was trying to oversing your daughter who was on stage. You was doing too much. And so Lyrica said, well, let's go talk to the execs. She said, well, what you think? I'm just going to stand? I was like, you know what? That's where the shit is right there. Mama, step back. You already know if this is business, you don't do that motherfucking shit. I don't care what your experience is. You fall back. But then, they chilling all on the couch, got the popcorn, watching movies, didn't see no motherfucking TV. And if I did see a TV, if there was a TV, I couldn't hear the motherfucking TV because they just laying back. You don't hear no background noise or no shit, nothing. But they got the popcorn and laying back, thinking they gonna have a night. Well, y'all know the mama still live with you, so she come up in there looking. A1's mama. Lyrica's mama, she just, ghetto fabulous. But A1's mama is just straight get. Okay? Straight get. And I'm like, oh, look at this woman. And so Lyrica and her was getting into it. And I'm like, you know what? Mama, you don't come. You want to come to your son, and I understand that's your son's house. But if you ain't going to have more respect for your son to come and respect his house when you come across the door, then you didn't. If that's your character, then I don't know what type of character that you could raise and what type of values he could have. Because my mama wouldn't come in there, even if she didn't like my girl or my boy or whoever. She ain't gonna come up in there trying to run shit. That's just ghetto. 100. And gonna talk about my son and did a lot of things for your body. I mean, paid for a lot of your body. You know what, bitch? You don't know what your son is done. You don't know what she's doing. So just stop that motherfucking bullshit. You just rude. I mean, I can't stand it when the mothers be stepping out of pocket on that. So we passed that. Now, Ray J and Princess. They just, I can't stand Ray J. I mean, because this whole everything about Ray J is just so fake. And Ray J is talking about, you know, with that prenup, you know, I know, I just had to sit there and think about it, and I know I went left. But ever since I done did it, me and Princess is stronger than ever. I'm like, right, you done sit there and said this shit so many times when you got out of the house, when you did this, and when you did that. I mean, come on now, nigga. You already know you're going to end up getting a prenup too. But you sitting there, y'all sitting there, and he's sitting there, well, look, Brandy been telling Max that she's been coming over there helping you out with the wedding. So, but Princess earlier was at, I mean, you know, it picks up where, I mean, Princess, where Princess earlier took, Brandy had Princess come to her new boutique that she's opening up. Y'all, that's what the big secret's been, that she has a boutique. So we'll get to Brandy later on. So Princess was sitting there. I mean, she was sitting there saying. So Ray was sitting there saying, "You know what, baby? You know, I know I'm going against my mom, but we just gonna have to. I mean, it's about our love or whatever." So Princess started talking about. Well, we gotta talk about motherfucking Moniece. She keeps on having my motherfucking, both of our names in her motherfucking mouth talking about us. And he was like, what are you worried about that bitch? I told you I smashed her for a half a second. And she said, well, in the confessional, I know Ray ain't worried about her, but she's gonna keep my name out her motherfucking mouth. And she said, so I'm going to end up meeting up with her. He said, well, go ahead and handle your business. And then, you know, shit pop off and you need some backup, you give me a call. But right now, you go handle that motherfucking shit. Princess ain't no ride or die person like that for real. Now, one thing I do know, if security wasn't around, Moniece would be beating these bitches' asses like motherfucking crazy. Well, that bitch is crazy. Because when she pulled Fizz's girlfriend across the motherfucking goddamn table, that bitch is crazy. So, I mean, I see her skills. I see how she can get down. So, I mean, I ain't even going to doubt her. She just cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. So, now let's get to Brandy. So, I mean, episode kind of start off where Princess, well, no, first of all, let's do this. Because I'm tired of this motherfucking show already. Willie and Shonda sitting out on the beach, and he apologizing. Willie, you taking everything away from me that I was trying to make you out to be a nigga, and you just looking like this. And you did it last season too, when you was trying to hide everything from Shonda, not telling her what's going on, and you didn't have no deals, and y'all broke, and y'all falling behind on your bills, and all. I mean, you ain't. And you was trying to act like you was trying to be the man, but nigga, you wasn't being the man because you wasn't telling your bitch what was really going on. And then when the bitch started stripping, you gonna act like you had an attitude. But their storyline right now is still going on. He's got to sit there and earn his way back in, and she's just not gonna forgive him like that, and blah 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 and blah blah blah. Nothing very exciting about that. So then Brandy has Princess come to her new shop. And Princess, oh, this is nice. And she said, well, how'd you get that? First of all, I don't even think somebody, I mean, we close. You're my man's cousin. So, you know, I think they're just one of those cousins. But you're my man's cousin. But, I mean, for her to ask where she got the money from, that was a bit much. It was a bit much to ask her where she got that money from. That's personal. That's like asking how much did it cost? How much money did you have to put into it? You don't ask nobody no personal information. At least I don't. And I'd be offended enough. You know, I got it from my grind. What do you mean? I'm married, bitch. I mean, she didn't even have to say nothing. Because first of all, the question shouldn't have been asked. But she told her that she took the $27,000. And she was like, what? And you didn't get, not a dollar didn't go towards the little boy that y'all was rolling around in the mud. I'm thinking this. Y'all was rolling around on the floor with. But the timing ain't right with that either, y'all, because she just got the money. And so if she's been telling Max that she's been helping her out with the wedding, it hasn't been that much time for her to be, what he was sitting there saying that she's been. Your storyline is a little bit off, Mona, for real, okay? Because maybe if she would have came on the beginning season and said he gave her $27,000 or whatever, but he just gave her the $27,000, and she didn't just start with this shop. So the timing ain't right, and I don't know if anybody else peeped that, but I peeped it. But anyway, so she was sitting there saying, she said, well, so what? So you ain't told him? She said, no. She said, well, what am I? Ray knows I'm coming to meet you. What am I supposed to tell him? She said, I'm glad you said that, because I've been telling Max that me and you was working on the wedding, and she said, you using me as an alibi? She said, come on, Brandy, you can't. Me and Ray ain't even married yet, and you think you want me to start lying to my man? We're not even married yet. And she's like, come on, I gotta just wait till the perfect time. And I'm like, you dumb bitch. I don't like you. You are just way too extra over the top. Whoever your partner is up in this, they don't even realize who. They done got a cuckoo jaybird. And I don't mind. And when Max sitting there thinking, we gonna sit there and do our ninja thing and do a drive-by. Because she did that last season when her and Nikki Baby did it. Came up in there. And I'm sitting there saying, here they come. So they go up in the store. Now Ray said, I didn't pinky swear Princess and said I ain't gonna say nothing, but I can guide him in the right direction. So they going up in there, and he said, "Ooh, what y'all doing?" And he said, "This don't look like no wedding stuff." She said, "I just wanted to sit there and try to shop for some pieces." And he said, "Well, try it on." She said, "No, I ain't. I'm gonna try them all on the same time." So he gave her a little kiss and walked out. He said, okay, I'm gonna catch her in the end. Well, she has her little grand opening, and y'all already know. Last year was the ring, and he threw the ring all dramatic, all into the people's yard next door. And she comes running out in the street, and she's trying to block him from leaving, and then she's screaming and acting her goddamn fool. Storyline hasn't changed not one near bit. She did the same shit all over again. All over again. She sit there and had invited him to the grand opening, thinking that he was going to be all happy for her. You dumb bitch. Everybody who was telling you, Ray was telling you, Princess was telling you, you did wrong for spending those kids $27,000. Then put $1 in your son's account. And cause you on a hope and prayer what you think is going to be able to happen, what you going to be able to make happen. You don't. It's not your business. Ain't even going to take off because you did it deceitfully. And it's going to be sad that you just blew your son's money up in smoke like that. So I'm like, okay. So he come up in there. He said, well, she said, isn't this a nice place, isn't it? He said, yeah, it's a real nice place. She said, well, that's the thing. 50% of it is ours. And he would say, well, how'd that happen? They just gonna give you 50% of a store? She would say, that's the thing. I used the $27,000 that you gave us for our son. Now, he is hot to trot, so he leaves out. And what does she do? This is her event, her grand opening. She's trying to grab his arm to keep him from going out the door, causing a big-ass motherfucking goddamn scene. They can't have these grand openings or these functions and not cause these big-ass scenes. I don't know how they do it. And you got your reputation. There's a time and a place for that shenanigans. And they do that shit at the worst opportune time. At video, screening. It don't make no difference. There's always going to be somebody trying to fight, and security going to have to come out, and it's ridiculous. But she running out, jumping on top of the car, and he saying, you want me to go to? And so she jumping up and down, no, I don't want him to leave, and crying on Princess. Bitch, I ain't gonna waste no more time on your motherfucking tears or your motherfucking feelings, because you was motherfucking wrong. and that's it. Now, Fizz. You should not have moved that in. I still don't get. There was a gas leak, true enough. If there's a gas leak and y'all had to evacuate, they had to give you some coins so that you could relocate somewhere else, or they had to sit there and put you up somewhere else. But you just did not have to go to Monisa's. This whole this ain't the first time you and Monique so-called yourself trying to be underneath the same. Let it go. Let it go. Stand on your own 2 feet. And that was the fakest move I've ever seen. He had these boxes that didn't really have shit in them. And I'm sitting there looking at these. And I'm like, is that what your life is coming down to, Fizz? A couple of boxes that really don't have shit in it, and you carrying them out like they got a whole rack of shit in it? What is you doing? How you was taping up the... I was like, ain't this a motherfucking nigga shit right here? Only you got yourself all... You just basically, when it comes to loving hip-hop Hollywood, saying, y'all niggas just do whatever foolishness y'all would want to do. It's your show, y'all do it. Because you can't even sit back and be like, well, does that make any damn sense? It was our audience. My name ain't Semi Saucy, Dad. My head don't screw on and off at night. I can tell what's going on. I can peep things. So who else? Tierra and Nia. And I can't. You know what, y'all? Every time I look at Nia, I just want to just sit there and slap that bitch for being so damn dumb. I just want to slap her. Because she just makes me, I don't know who in the world and how she has her child that's supposed to be so important to her. And she allows Soulja Boy to do the things that he does. And why does she allow this? What is she going to do when her daughter is about 12 or 13? And she starts watching these old episodes of what all this shit that daddy's doing. That's just so... Y'all don't think about that type of stuff. Y'all don't. Y'all just let yourself just look so damn bad, and you just really look really, really stupid. And the thing is, now when you sit there and say you know it, and you allow it, bitch, don't you know it's 2016 and all these diseases out there, and sometimes his ass ain't even wrapping it up? You just dumb. You just dumb and stupid. But, so anyway, they was out there, and Nikki Baby sitting there. How you gonna go to lunch and talk about, well, first of all, we already knew she gonna break up with Fizz. That was just some bullshit anyway. Fizz cannot afford her. She is not, whoever she gonna mess with is going to have some coins. They're gonna be somebody who can really swing with her, and Fizz is like, no. Because first of all, the fact that when he had to move out, he couldn't just slide into another place of his own. I don't give a fuck about your son, that you got your son. You should have, if you supposedly all that, you should be able to have coins. And you taking her out to these little restaurants, they just was so mismatched from the very beginning. I didn't see them together at all anyway. I go back to Miley, okay, or whatever, Molly. Because his ass had coins down, and she has coins. But she's alluding to the fact that she's seeing 2 people and she's just trying to fill it up. And you said, well, you need to sit there and make a decision quick and let them know. Bitch, who in the world gonna sit back and take any advice from your ass? You the last person. You should sit over there like, okay, who is it, girl? Bitch, so I wouldn't tell you a motherfucking thing, bitch. You the last person I would want to take out and be like, what should I do? Bitch. Back up on me, bitch. You got your shit over there. You happy with it and you like it. I love it. And that's basically it, y'all. That's it. That was it. I went over everybody. I went over the two mamas that are just as ignorant as they want to be in their own right. There was one little scene where Ray was trying to hint towards what Brandy was doing, and it was Willie and Max and Ray J in the booth singing, and I'm like, here y'all go with this shit. He ain't coming out with no song. I ain't heard no song with Ray J on it in years. And when Max talked about, I'm trying to work on this thing. Yeah, you gonna be working on it. Y'all just up in there playing jokey games. You know, y'all just spending time up in the studio just to be, you know, parlaying. And I mean, that was nothing. I mean, I just, if I'm gonna give you a scene, I'm gonna give you every scene. And other than that, that's it. But I'm glad we got A1, and I'm glad we got Lyrica on there. They're bringing their baggage with them. But I like them as a couple. And I'm gonna see how they work out. Of course, they're gonna have some drama, and that's cool. But I think that they're gonna be the type. I don't think she's gonna be cheating on him, and he's not gonna be cheating on her. I think the mamas are gonna be the sole problem that they have. But other than that, y'all, I got a couple of days break. I'll see y'all back on Thursday for cutting it up in the ATL. Please like my stuff. Please subscribe. I'm loving the comments, how we going back and forth now. Let me know what y'all think about tonight's episode. Because like I said, I can never have too many good things to say about Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. I wish they would just go straight back to New York. But you know, I can't have my way. And I am going to be reviewing Hit the Floor. Because I'm telling you, I be feeling some of their scenes, y'all. Now that's a little freak show sometime, and when I be seeing Derek, I be like, God damn, chocolate. So anyway, y'all, I got to get up off of here. Got a couple little people I got to hit back up in the DM because I'm bored now, and I'm gonna let this stuff start marinating so I can get it on there for y'all. And I will see y'all on Thursday. Peace out.